Oh, Technorati it's a search engine for blogs, and they have these little things they call tags. And by default, when you publish a WordPress blog, WordPress categories are turned into Technorati tags. And those are just keyword phrases that then are aggregated by a company called Technorati, and they put it on their own website. So when I publish on my blog, and I use the keyword phrases, if you look here, it says the tags, which are keyword phrases from this post on my blog, were Casio, Exlim, misspelling, specific camera model, digital camera, YouTube. Those are keywords that they found in my blog post. But what they found was the link to my YouTube video, not directly to my blog. So if the person wants to see the video, they click the video plays, or they can click this link here that takes them to YouTube, or they see the video, the screenshot of the video right there on the Technorati page says digitalcamerareviewsblog.com. So Technorati just knows, Technorati goes to my WordPress blog and picks out keyword phrases they call tags, and then they run their own search engine with it. Automatic categories. Now, you can force it to pick up individual keywords from within the post or keywords that you assign to it. There are plugins for that. So if you search that WordPress plugin site, just say Technorati tag plugin, you'll go even further. It used to be just categories. They may have changed it, but it used to be they would just make categories into the tags. But we use plugins. We've always used plugins that actually go deeper into it, pull out more keywords, and use those for tags too. And the more tags you have, what? More exposure you have in the search engine, because each search that you do goes by each tag. So here's 10 tags. You get 10 minimum opportunities of showing up where the search comes for it. An important thing to remember too is videos. They only know what you tell them they are. So you can use the same videos for different markets, for different purposes, and you take one video and turn it into 14,000 videos for all the engines know. Because they only know what you tell them. They only know what's in the video because you tell them by giving them clues. The clues being everything we've talked about, the tags, and title tags, and the keyword phrases, and the text. Repurposed content, I already showed you this. This is one of my Myspace pages. Same video that was being used for Digital Camera Reviews blog. My guy posted it here for some strange reason. But it's got my main site. If you saw the rest of the page, you'd see what? What do you think you're going to see all over that page? That's my website, undergroundconfessions.com. This is my Myspace page for Underground Confessions. You guys got to... So that's what it is. So I just wanted some feedback saying, oh, you're going to your website. It's my website. That's the important thing is it's my website. So they come to Myspace. They see the same video they've seen on 10 other sites. But the search engines don't know it. So this actually ranks high because it's in Myspace. And I tell them it's something else. And if they come to my site, this isn't a very good match. And my guy did this. He should have put it on our electronics Myspace page or digital camera Myspace page. But he put it in, like I said earlier, he put stuff in, and it came to my Myspace page. This lead page happens to be for my own site. But when they get there are reasons why all around the video as to why they should visit my page. And that's what the whole system is all about.
Raise your hand. I know that this is good stuff. I know that some clarification you might want to give on some of these things. So please ask your question.
The question was, how important is it for you to update your profiles at these sites? Like at Myspace, if I build a Myspace page for capturing leads for a particular market, how important is it for me to go back and update that profile page? Very important. We found that out with Squidoo. Squidoo used to be really good, dropped hard in the rankings, because if all you did was go to Squidoo and not put any photos up, not put any content on the page, all you did was put a link up, they got smart to that. They dropped it down. So the way to get around that is you actually go in and you update your profile pages by adding pictures, links, content. Myspace has the ability to add videos to it. So we add videos to our profile on a regular basis. We also change the look and feel sometimes, but that's not, the reason isn't for that, it's just for optimizing for click-through rates type stuff. The social bookmarking sites, same thing, same concept. If it's stagnant, if it's not being bookmarked by other people, if it's not being visited by other people, same problem. Well, dig specifically. If you're talking about just the profile information, just I'm Jeff Johnson from Michigan, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about pages that allow you to update the other stuff by adding more content or customizing the pages. Dig, I don't know if we optimize those or not, if we do anything that. I mean, if it's just talking about my account information,
Yeah, when you create a profile on Dig, it asks you, your name, your picture, there's a space, your description, who you are. I guess I was asking, do you bother with that at all? Is
No,
that
I don't.
important? Okay,
But
thank you.
if it is of a concern, and given what else I've said about how it does on sites that you can customize, make a difference, then I'd do it.
Is there a quick process map that's available, or something that we can see the relationship between how you're connecting all the blogs back and forth?
Well, if you would have just paid $5,000 to attend my seminar, I guess you'd have one, but therein lies the problem. I give a lot of stuff away for free. That's how I've made my name in this business. But I just had a group of people about the same size as here come to an event where we laid the stuff out, and we're still updating that information going forward. So I can't in good conscience hand it out. I mean, you ask, I give away a ton of free stuff, but that's just not something we've done yet because we just had a seminar about it. So. Buck's asking if we can get something to you guys later. We can see.
Yeah. I mean, you've shared a lot of the detail, and if people have jotted down the notes, they can implement this. But if so you kind of have to make your own process map. But Jeff really didn't come here with the intent of, selling you guys on anything. So it really was meant to be content rich. But if you'd like to have some way of getting back and getting access to the core material or coaching or something like that, maybe we can follow up later and let them know how to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not open now. We'll work.
It's not open right now?
No, but
okay.
Sorry.
All right, cool.
The question is, if you have a site that's already an authority site, so I've talked to a lot of people about this, that's already getting a lot of traffic through SEO, et cetera, and you're going to use a lot of these strategies, should you protect that site by making buffer sites? Like, do you see a big slap happening later where my site has a high page rank, a lot of pages ranking?
Yeah, I wouldn't even, that goes back to my old feeder site system, which is setting up the buffer sites, all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't do it if it was your money site necessarily. And I'm not talking about spamming the engines either, folks. I mean, you can do it if you want to. It's powerful. But I wouldn't do it for my money site. If it was the place where I make my money, where I'm billing it long term, where I want to cash out down the road, where I'm generating the leads, I would keep it as far away from that as I possibly could. And I wouldn't go wholesale on it. But what you can do, though, is, and there's no law against it, you can have your bookmark sites. You can take your videos and distribute them anywhere that you want. You're not going out there and sending 10 videos a day of the same video over and over again, but you get a legitimate video out, post it out there, they're not going to have a problem with that. But if you're trying to implement this on a large scale for a huge net to grab traffic like the old feeder site system, yeah, I'd buffer it. I wouldn't do it if there's important sites. You can do it on a small scale without any trouble whatsoever. They won't give you any hassles. So, yeah, I'm not teaching you guys how to spam. I'm just showing you how powerful it can be. And you really should look at your own business and say, I can use it in my business, but I don't want to destroy my business with it. Seriously. Because it's not about losing a quick buck here and then losing tomorrow.
From an SEO standpoint, is there any downside to getting huge traffic to a new site? So basically you start now with zero traffic, all of a sudden you do a viral contest and you get tens of thousands of visitors. Is there a downside to that?
Nope. There's a couple of reasons why there's not a big downside, but it won't last long term if you're not out there actively promoting it with other methods of incoming leaks like that, and if you're not getting new content or it's just duplicate content.